Reporter exposes Los Angeles Clippers' toxic culture. During NBA season, anonymous reporter reports coach hate, Kawhi Leonard's lack of commitment and other locker room drama. Welcome to the channel, and if you are new here, please subscribe. Every day we have news from the Los Angeles Clippers. Let's go to the video. Through Twitter, an anonymous reporter exposed an alleged toxic culture within the Los Angeles Clippers throughout the NBA season. The sectorist spent the season alongside the team and thus wrote about all the bad things he claimed to have witnessed. The relationship between Tyronn Lue and the rest of the organization, Kawhi Leonard's absence from important games, and drama between players were the main issues exposed. Tyronn Lue. According to the reporter, the Clippers coach doesn't get along with franchise directors and most players. In fact, the relationship is described as hateful. So, according to the reporter, Lue's time with the team is coming to an end. As a result, the commander would have sabotaged the season. Ty Lue hates the board and vice versa. Also, most players also hate him. Ty would field 3 or 4 point guards simultaneously because he was sabotaging the season. So anything they say after he leaves is a lie, he wrote. We all know that Lue hates any tactic that isn't 100% offensive. So when the board forced him to play more defensively, he went crazy. He decided to take revenge. He knows that a rotation full of point guards doesn't work. He's not stupid. They were intentional, as a form of protest. In all, after the trade deadline, the team has 10 of 15 players named as point guards or wing guards, according to the basketball reference platform. Absence of Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard had an inconsistent late-season availability for what were said to be medical reasons. However, the journalist said that many matches he just didn't participate because he didn't want to. Kawhi is a funny guy. That game against the Memphis Grizzlies he only played the first half of was completely unrelated to medical reasons. He decided not to play and didn't warn anyone, fired the sectorist. The match in question took place on March 31st. The Los Angeles franchise had made a first quarter of 34-21. However, in the second they only had 17 points while the opponent had doubled. Thus, Leonard did not play the final half and scored only 12 points, hitting 4 of the 9 attempted balls. Also, in that game against the New Orleans Pelicans, that he left early, it was for the same reason. He wasn't hurt, he just had an excuse and he used it, he said. The confrontation took place on March 25th. Kawhi was having a bad performance and left the court before the final whistle decreed the defeat of 131-110. The star finished with 12 points in 27 minutes, hitting 4 of the 16 attempted shots. In addition, he was zeroed from the three-point line, missed all 6 balls he tried. Locker room dramas. Marcus Morris has been a Clippers player for 4 years. However, his relationship with the franchise would be something forced. The anonymous reporter said he asked for a trade and was turned down. Thus, he was out of some games, which was justified as medical reasons. Morris has asked to be traded several times, but I don't know why they don't want to hear it. Why do this to a player or the team itself? Then, after the trade deadline, he went crazy and said that he would either be the absolute starter or go home. Then he ended up going home. That's why he was out for 2 weeks, and they said it was for medical reasons. However, I don't know what happened for him to eventually come back. Furthermore, the reporter stated that Reggie Jackson was not loved by the cast. So this was related to his switch in February. Reggie was an asshole and that nice guy persona was a big lie. He was cold, didn't try hard in games, and kept pouting. The image that the players had of him changed, he concluded. If all this really happens behind the scenes, it's time for the board to make changes, as this reflects negatively on the team's performance and consequently frustrates the fans. What is your opinion about this? Were you surprised or did you expect this to happen?